Hello everyone, I'm Violent with GRIZZ Zombies. We're going to be talking today about DLC 1, sort of the expectations that I have coming into this. We've only seen the preview trailer with the Sabotage release that just happened, and that's DLC 1. It's called Sabotage, and the map's called Rave in the Redwoods. We do know that there was an all-night rave party that kind of went bad during the zombie apocalypse, and that's kind of what we're in. Apparently this takes place sometime in the 1990s. I'm a 90s baby. I was born 1990. Let me know if you guys are born anytime around then. But this may be sort of our time period, at least. Things were not as advanced technologically, and so what we're left with is basically this wooden cabin. That's all we're getting a look at in this trailer, besides the little, trailer that's outside of the house cabin. But the cabin, for the most part, is all they're showing off, and what's inside the cabin. The only thing I could point out is when we take a look outside in the next scene here, you'll notice that sleight of hand on the right hand side is there. I believe it's called Quickies, but my best guess is that everything that we're looking at is right outside of the cabin, and we're not seeing the entirety of the map. The more we see is the character Slasher, which we don't have any in-depth information about. I have an assumption and a theory that it's a crawler holder, kind of like Leroy from Buried. I do have an actual breakdown of that. I'll have that linked in the description box below if you want to check it out. But I think the question on everybody's mind is, what the heck happened with the whole light neon scene that just happened? I mean, we were so taken away by the darkness of this map, because originally when we played Zombies, this was the feel that we got back in Nocturne and Toten. And that feel really came back when we saw the initial launch of this trailer. Then halfway in, when it comes to life, we believe that it's done by turning on power, but if you look at the HUDs, it's clearly multiplayer HUDs. So they might have been just testing this out in multiplayer and put in the footage. I don't know why they would do that, because it does turn people away, and I felt that that was a bad move on their part, and that they weren't thinking correctly when they did that, because people aren't going to buy this map just because they saw this disco thing happen, and that's a problem. That is a problem. I don't know what's going on in the mindset over there at Infinity Ward when it comes to marketing, but they had it all the way up until that point, and I'm pretty sure they're going to lose fan base if they don't blow people away with this next trailer. Now, this map isn't launching until late January, so they do have a chance to redeem themselves with the new trailer, and I think that's going to be coming sometime in the next few weeks. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want full coverage of that trailer and more, including Easter eggs, guides, and tutorials. I will have it all here because that's kind of what I like to pride myself on, as well as patch notes. But the thing is, we got a lot of new melee weapons, and those melee weapons are like baseball bats, golf clubs, stupid shit that I would never even plan on using. I barely even used the axe when we were in Zombies in Spaceland. At first I thought it was the most OP weapon ever, and even with Slappy Taffy, because you need that in order for it to be at its max potential, it's not good. Melee weapons aren't that good, and the Pack-a-Punch needs to overpower the zombies, and I feel like the one-time Pack-a-Punch isn't enough. It doesn't seem like that, because high rounds are so pointless in Infinite Warfare Zombies. They are. And the grind is not worth the prizes that you get. There's no real loot that you can get. The keys are diminished massively, and I feel that that's the drawback that people have. They feel that the grind isn't worth it. Leveling up isn't worth it. There are camos that you can earn through multiplayer to bring into Zombies, but why isn't there Zombies exclusive camos? Ones that are clearly acknowledged for our community. And it just seems like they've used Zombies in such a way that to sell the game, that they're not paying attention to what people really want. And that's a problem, because a lot of people are leaving Call of Duty, and it's a sad thing to really see. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, I hope you're excited about DLC 1. I kind of am, and I'll see you in the next one. Violent out.